Hello, beloveds, and happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to this week's Love Medicine. I am your host, Tanya Gonzalez, spiritual teacher and healer, psychic medium. So, welcome. First of all, just thank you for tuning in, for turning on, and allowing yourself to just be here to say, oh, I'm following what she's doing. And so today I want to talk to you a little bit about the importance of divine feminine spirituality and how that is really impacting women and women-driven spirituality today. I went to college in the early 90s, and back then there was no real women's studies major. There wasn't even a women's studies minor at my college. And so I remember it was my professor Vopat, her and I said, you know what, let's create this minor, let's do this. And I said, yes, I want to do this. So women's studies has been something that has been a part of my life and what I've done for more than, most of my life since I was a young teenager. And so it was, well, not too young, but I was a late teenager, so in my early 20s. And so for the last 27 years, I've led goddess circles, I've howled at the Moonwood Sisters, I've, taught yoga, I am a certified yoga teacher, and all these different things. But nothing has really shown me more than who I am than tarot. And not only tarot, but also psychology. I love studying Jung, and how I've connected all of that women's spirituality and psychology and tarot is really through how I teach feminine spirituality. But the 12 archetypes, the reason that it's so important that we connect to them is because as more women begin to heal themselves from the inside out, it is hard for us to recognize what's on the other side of the inner critic. As we heal ourselves, these other parts of us, the shadow selves, come up, because there's more than one. There's not just one shadow self. There's the guilt one, there's the inner critic, there's the inner bitch, there's the inner judge, there's the inner cheat, the inner liar, the inner terrorist, the inner killer, all these inner shadow sides. And on the other side of those are these archetypes. So the other side of the inner judge is the goddess. When you are free of judgments and clear and on your purpose and path. And then that connects you to the wise woman. And the wise woman is here at the throat chakra and the thymus. And that's the healer wise woman energy. And that goes with who? The inner complainer. The inner complainer, because it comes from the same place. So the inner wise woman is held back by the inner complainer, the constant critic. Right? And then to take that further, the tantric lover here at the sacral chakra, she's covered up by the sexually frustrated, which is also the inner bitch, the one who's angry at men. And so as we allow ourselves to come into balance and heal these parts and pieces of our shadow and our light cells, we really start to come in alignment with our truest self, our most blessed self, our goddess self. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you today about, and how we can start to harness that. And so I'll be supporting you discovering more about these 12 divine feminine archetypes and how you can heal her over the course of a 3-part webinar series. And so I'll be sharing with you more about how you can really connect to these different archetypes. Like I said, the inner critic is balanced with the inner wise woman and healer, because we heal from our heart and our throat when we speak our words, our deeds, and our actions. Again, that comes up from our power. And so again, just like how we've led the book circle for Women Who Runs with the Wolves all year long, connecting to this, divine feminine energy and really allowing yourself to step fully into a feminine spirituality instead of, oh, I'm just spiritual, but seeing the feminine face of God, the feminine face of goddess, I should say. We allow ourselves to see these archetypes as not separate from us, but as indeed a part of us, an extension of us. So if we have the inner judge inside of us, the goddess can't get through. If we have the inner critic inside, the inner wise woman and healer can't get through. If we are connecting to the inner bitch and being angry at the world and at men who've hurt us and money that we've lost and why can't our creative flow, then we are separating ourselves from the tantric lover woman. And so allowing ourselves to come in alignment and into balance is very much like I'm also sharing right now the 42 spiritual laws of Maya. Because again, it's about coming into balance. And since today is a lucky day of 12/12, we must again recognize that balance is important. The one, the I, not the I here, but the I of my individual self, joined with another, is about that sacred union. The sacred union of you and your soul and spirit, and then sacred union between you, your spirit, and yourself, this body. And then there is the sacred union between you and another. And so again, when we come into alignment with all of these pieces of ourselves and recognize these, divine feminine archetypes and how they can really run or ruin our lives, we start to heal. And so if you would like to join this 3-part webinar series, again, it's very reasonably offered because I want you to have this information going into the new year. So for the next 3 weeks until the new year, we will spend 1 hour together going over each of these 12 divine feminine archetypes and how to balance them out. No more inner critic, no more inner bitch, no more inner judge, no more. Let it be gone. Let your magic really come through this year, beloveds. And so this week's love medicine is really about allowing ourselves to access. It's about us allowing ourselves to not be defined by the critic or the bully, but in fact to be connected to the healer, and how our patterns and cycles and generational things and all those different pieces really do play a part in our lives. And so I want to share with you the resolve and dissolve exercise. And so what that is anytime you see a problem, an issue, or you get triggered, ask, what is this trigger? What is this issue? What is this here for? And then ask it to reveal its source, because the source is really where the root cause is. And if you can follow it all the way down to the root instead of spiraling down into depression, what you do is allow yourself to then resolve the issue and say, you know what, I see this, and I'm willing to forgive this and dissolve it into the nothingness from which it came. So that is the resolve and dissolve. Ask it, where is this coming from? Where is this trigger coming from? Why do I see this as a problem? Because that judge keeps us from the goddess within us. So tune into her, allow her to heal you, and allow that today, like today's message from A Course in Miracles. I wake today with miracles correcting my perception of all things. That is this week's love medicine. I send you so much love and light, beloveds. And until next time, peace and blessings. If you'd like to sign up for the Divine Feminine Workshop, please let me know. Also, send me an email at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. Send me a message or comment here in Facebook. Also, I've got the forecast, the tarot forecast available, as well as some other goodies. So go ahead and tap in my bio, see all the great December offerings and freebies that are coming up just for you in the holiday season. I'm sending you so much love and light, beloveds. Until next time, peace and blessings. Happy Wednesday. Make a wish.